Posts like this really annoy me because it's so inflammatory and it is potentially dangerous as well. So I am a human medical doctor. I work in emergency medicine, but I'm also passionate about an integrative approach to health, and I'm an animal aromatherapy specialist, and I'm also a health coach as well. But claims like this are dangerous because it makes people think that all they need to do is have a couple of drops of CBD oil and it will cure their cancer, or it will cure their heart problems, or the problems that their dogs have got, and all things like that. And this isn't true. And it's also not true what this claim says at all. CBD doesn't turn all cells into natural killer cells. It doesn't. It will support a healthy immune response, the same as a lot of other things as well. And I actually asked for what science articles and what studies had been done in regard to this claim, and no one's ever got back to me. I've done some research looking for any scientific studies using Google Scholar, and I can't find any reference to this at all. I found a couple of studies that did reference CBD supporting the sort of influx of natural killer cells, which are part of the immune response, but there was reference to the fact that more studies need to be worked into this because they couldn't actually say that it was a suggestion rather than this is actually what happens. So you do really need to be mindful when you are looking at things and people post on the internet and on social media what they're saying. Now, in the UK, this would not be allowed at all. This was an American claim. Their compliance laws are very different to ours over here, but obviously, because of the World Wide Web, we can see all these different things, and obviously on Facebook and Instagram and all over, it doesn't matter where it's from, we can still see it. But so you need to be really, really mindful. Now, many natural remedies can be used very positively to support things, to support a good immune response in our bodies. And I'm very passionate about doing that as well. I actually do a lot of animal aromatherapy consultations for dogs with cancer, and I work it in with the chemotherapy as well. So we're supporting the dogs in an integrative approach and working with the vets who are doing all the fabulous chemotherapy stuff as needed, and then I'm offering natural support to support the body and to support that immune response as well, to help those cells regenerate and hopefully decrease cancer growth. But that's very different to saying that actually what I'm going to do is just whip cancer's ass, because that's not what's happening as well. So do be really mindful when you see these claims, and do your research, and do have a chat with your vet or your human doctor. And I do appreciate that not all vets and not all human doctors, and I know that's true from my lovely colleagues, I know that they don't always know about complementary or alternative medicines, but the main thing is, find out if they're open to learning about it. Are they open to having a discussion about it where you can actually maybe have a bit of a brainstorm? This is where I do a lot of my consultations, and I will as I said, will work in conjunction with vets. But I take the evidence. I'll often ask for information from the vets. I want to know what medicines they're on, and then I can make sure that the regime that I will put that dog on is not going to interfere with what the vet is doing. It's going to support what the vet is doing, and have great benefits itself as well. Feel free to drop any comments and let me know what you think about any claims you've seen as well.